welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now Thompson. Now the starting group for the visitors. Passes it to Aguilar. Shot clock at 6. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And that'll start us off already.
Number 11.
You can feel the tension in this arena.
Oh, man, these fans are pumped. I expect them to be loud tonight. Should be a great game.
Pass to Hachimura. To the middle. And that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Clarkson. And he dunks it down.
Nice ball handling by Clarkson. Good shooter off the dribble.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. He's covered by Clarkson. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
It's on Jordan Clarkson.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
At the line for the away team. Number 24, at the line for 2.
No good on the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And the second free throw, good. Now here's Thompson. Left side, Clarkson. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here's Thompson. 6 to shoot. The turnaround jumper. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. He's covered by Clarkson. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Lets it go from 11. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Thompson in the posts. He's covered by Hachimura. The shot by Thompson, no good. Back to Hachimura. Here's Watanabe. Pass to Edwards. Lets it go from 11. No good that time. Clarkson looking for an opening. And it's blocked.
On defense, Hachimura works to utilize his wingspan. Comes after the shot with all of his reach.
Watanabe passes to Hachimura. The feet to Edwards. A miss that time would have put him up.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
A shot by Clarkson, no good. Clarkson's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And the pass to Watanabe. Passes it to Hachimura. Low block shot on the way. The tray. Rebounded by Clarkson.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Hachimura with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And it's blocked. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around. Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
T-shirt time! Get ready for the Dip Squad!
Inside. He's covered by Clarkson, and it's blocked.
Well, I tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Aguiar pass to Thompson. Clarkson outside. Just 5 to shoot. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Clarkson's gone 1 of 4 so far. Right wing. Here's Watanabe. And here is Hachimura. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Hachimura.
Court awareness improving over time. Hachimura demonstrating some nice passing instincts there.
Hachimura against Thompson. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Pass to Hachimura. And here's Edwards. He's covered by Clarkson. Fades away. Edwards can't hit.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
Back to Thompson. Drops in the layup for 2.
No basket feels better than a putback. Love getting rewarded for grinding it out on the glass.
Pass to Edwards. Out left to the wing. Here's Hachimura. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Well, as much work as he does on the blocks, it's a huge benefit for Hachimura when his mid-range game is in effect. I mean, keeps the D from collapsing on him down low.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
18.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Shooting for the home team, number 11. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Out to the right wing. Stolen away. And they're on the break. Here's Clarkson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Solid on defense right there. But Clarkson using his height and length to full advantage.
He's covered by Clarkson. Trying his luck from deep. Misses for the 5th time this game. Mark him at 1 for 6.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Missed inside.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Here's Watanabe. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Thompson. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Knocked away. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Watanabe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
You know Clarkson loves to drive, but he's also improving from distance.
Thompson against Hachimura.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play in the first quarter. And there's the pass to Watanabe. Edwards trying to get open. Watanabe, no good. To the wing right side. It's hauled in by Watanabe. Watanabe's got 4 rebounds in this game. There's 1:26 left to play here in the first. Passes to Hachimura. Puts one up from 19. They get it again. Edwards finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Now, with all the intensity he plays with, boxing him out is a chore. A tough one.
And that one good from Clarkson. Clarkson's got 9.
This is why you like the size in the backcourt, if you can get it. I mean, Clarkson able to take the hit and complete the play.
He's covered by Clarkson. Trying to get open is Hachimura. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
15. First personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for the away team. Number 24. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. 40 seconds left here in the first quarter. Thompson outside. A 3-ball. No good. Shot missing.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
driving the lane. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Yuta Watanabe taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Clarkson outside. He takes it in, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
One of the things Clarkson does best is converting off the dribble drive.
To the paint. Here's Hachimura. Good D by Thompson. That one, no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. They're up by 6. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going.
Home team foul. Number 16. First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Edwards. Here's Watanabe. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Clarkson. And the shot goes in.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Watanabe. From past the arc. They get it back.
Love to see him battling in there. Go get it, little fella.
Clarkson outside. The 10-footer finds the target.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Down low. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the away team, number 18. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And he comes up with the deuce. Clarkson's got 13.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Here's Watanabe. Pass to Edwards. Shoots over Clarkson. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Now, look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Pass to Watanabe. To the middle. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. He's got 6.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen. Defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Clarkson outside. Sinks the triple.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Clarkson's gotten 2 of his 3 attempts to fall from beyond the arc. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. And good that time.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Out to the right wing. It's hauled in by Watanabe.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
The pass to Edwards. Five on the clock. A step back shot here. And no good. To the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Inside. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
And it's blocked, and it's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Checking in for the away team, Watanabe.
And so here's the home team. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here he goes, and it's blocked. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Team ball.
Down low. Watanabe, no good. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. To the middle. off with the layup. Chalk up 2 there.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently, neither did the defenders.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded closely. Can't get it to go. Shooting 47% on 7 of 15 attempts. Misses the layup.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
That shot misses. And they'd love to cut this deficit down to single digits. That's tipped. Right block shot. It's hauled in by Watanabe. Shoots from the baseline. Second shot opportunity. Can't get it to drop. Made 3. Missed 2 from the field. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Poked away. He lobs it up.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Clarkson outside. There's the triple. They get it back.
It's been a struggle for him this quarter, but he's not losing confidence. I mean, he keeps firing. Give him credit for that.
Here's Watanabe. He's covered by Clarkson. Watanabe's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Charity stripe shot. Tries again. And the layup is good.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
So active, so energetic, helping to lead the charge for this team.
A minute 42 left in the first half of the game. It's tipped, and that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Both teams will make substitutions. .135 left here in the second. 5 to shoot. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. He's covered by Hachimura. Driving to the basket. It's hauled in by Watanabe. There's a minute left to play here in the second quarter. Still a very tough night shooting for him. That makes him 1 for 8 now. .34 seconds left in the first half of basketball. From deep. It's hauled in by Watanabe. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Number 32. First personal foul, third team foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Yuta Watanabe. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Both good from the line that time. They get it back, and he gets it to go.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
And that concludes the first half. They lead by 13. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. A tremendous start for Jordan Clarkson. He had 16 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 block. And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
They wouldn't be ahead without the numbers they've gotten from the bench, providing major contributions, especially at the offensive end. It's taken a lot of pressure off the starters. What a luxury to have a second unit that can produce.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Obviously, that was U-G-L-Y. It's ugly. Shooting under 30% from the field, disorganized, chucking up bad shots. Man, I tell you, they have to adjust their play. They got to get better looks.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You got to like what Jordan Clarkson has done in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Pass to Watanabe. Pass to Edwards. Pass to Watanabe. Just 4 to shoot. It's deflected. They get it back. Watanabe has gotten just 1 of 6 shots to fall here. Here's Aguilar. He can't get that one. Good work defensively by Hachimura. Here's Watanabe. Going inside. No good with the layup.
But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
The shot's good. He has 6.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime with the defensive.
The pass to Hachimura. He tries for 3. Passes it to Watanabe. Fires the 3. He can't hit that time.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
Good work defensively by Hachimura. He dishes it to Edwards. Up top, Hachimura. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Count it, good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Poke loose. From the line. And the shot no good, a bit short. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big.
Look at that.
Assist goes to.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away. And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Watanabe. Clock at 6. Misses and the dry spell continues. Aguiar pass to Thompson. Launches it. Hachimura grabs the miss. Hachimura's got 5 rebounds tonight. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Left block shot on the way, and that one hits back iron. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Hachimura against Thompson. Here's Watanabe. Misses in close. Aguilar. Edwards defending. Aguilar. And a lot of contact
Edwards.
on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Personal foul, first team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for your home team, Aguilar. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Hachimura. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
T-shirt, make some noise. Get ready for the Dyip Squad.
Here is Edwards. Trying to end the drought. That shot, no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answers.
To the paint, here's Aguilar, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
First personal foul.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
At the line for your home team, Aguilar. At the line for one.
He's covered by Thompson. And Thompson sends it back. And he gets it back. To the left side wing. Here's Aguilar. The pass to Ramos. Sinks the 15-footer.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team. Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time!
Shot to stop the run. Not going to go that time. And he banks in the layup.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
Now, Hachimura. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Shot clock at 6. It's Edwards on the wing. Over Aguilar. Off target from the wing.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
And he drives in. He's covered by Thompson. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
Here's Ramos. Lays it up and banks it in. He has 6.
Those defenders just looked a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Misses the baby hook.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Pass to Hachimura.
2 minutes.
For 3. Nailed from three-point land. Hachimura's got 5 now.
Well, this shot is well within Hachimura's range. I mean, the three-point shot opens up the rest of his diverse game.
Passes to Thompson. From deep. Good on the three-point shot. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
1:30 left in the third. Now here is Hachimura. He's got 5. Makes it off the glass.
Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
The putback misses the follow-up. 54 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Edwards. Six to shoot. Misses the deep three-point attempt. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Thompson. Here's Ramos. Offensive rebound. A second chance effort. And it's laid up and in by Thompson. 11 points in the game.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, and it's inexcusable. But all too common basketball one-on-one. When the shot goes up, put a body on someone. One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Delivering the blowout. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Down low. And he makes good on the layup.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
First team foul. At the line for the away team, number 6, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And so he hits both. Out to the right wing. Offline with the baseline jumper.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration that time.
And there's the pass to Watanabe. Six on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, he's not going to get an easier look than that. You don't need to double team him, but you can't leave him all alone.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. The layup off target. To the inside. Banked in off the glass.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Wide open shot is on the money.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
It's good. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Sinks that one from the post. Steps back and fires. Offensive rebound. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And there's the drive. And he jams it with authority.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Four on the clock. Lets it go from the wing. Out of hand on it.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
To the left wing. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And he drives in, and so out of bounds it goes. They'll keep possession.
Away team ball.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Passes it to Navarro. Here's Ramos. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Inside. Here's Watanabe. It's not going to go for him. Here's Ramos. The layup missed. Picked away. Add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
They need this one. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Offensive rebound.
Shooting for the home team, number 15. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And he can't hit the second. And that's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Navarro. No good on the triple. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. There's the steal. Out in his own on the break. It's blocked.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
We talk about killer instinct all the time. He definitely has it. He's keeping his foot on the pedal here.
Shot clock at 5. Tries from 16, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, number 3.
They put up quite a few unanswered points.
Yeah, and you know, clearly they have hit on something that is working for this team.
The shot, no good.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Gets a hand on it, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Snatched away.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
No good on the shot. Pass to Watanabe. 1:39 left to play in the final quarter. Can't get it to fall.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Oh, just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
And he banks in the layup.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
.112 left in the game. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
One-on-one here. Will it go? And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the away team, number 14. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good, so it's both teams making substitutions here. And so he makes both from the line. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the right side. Here's Ramos. That one misses. Just 5 to shoot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul, 3rd team foul. At the line for the away team, number 7, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.